I was at Widow's house trying to cop 11. 42 bands in my coat, I had 7. About to hit the studio to spit like a reverend. Deep boy swag, VS everything, married to the game. And I got a wedding ring, 19th block, getting money on the south end. Back when them retro J's wasn't out then. And them hoes hate, they say they love you though. When you getting money, don't need to fuck a ugly hoe. I got her mind blown off the lifestyle. When I bend her over, it's Trojans and never lifestyle. Lobster and steak on the same plate. That's some bullshit, and I already ate. I try to keep my shape, you know, hit the weights. But my favorite exercise is when I'm in the cakes. But try to see how much smoke the Chevy tires make. It don't matter, cause before I eat, I always say my grace. I'm a good dude, you can look at my face. Just because I never tolerate a nigga in my space. Trying to do it big, do it all for my kids. And if I die now, I did it all for my kids. Yeah, qualities of a man passed down to his daughter. I thank God that he made me a father. Yeah. Yo, what up? What up? It's your boy, Dr. Hood. We back with another one, H19D. If you didn't know, hit the like and subscribe button. Hit that bell for notifications. You guys know what it is. You know what it is. We got that beautiful face over there. Nia Long, you dig? Nia Long, your boy, the coach for the Celtics, you dig? I don't even, I'm so messy. I don't even know this dude's name, bro. It doesn't matter. Hey, it doesn't matter. You know what they say? The comments are real, right? I've heard enough, man, being on these spaces, you dig? But for all we know, you know, it's entertainment, and we could take a little bit from it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? What's looks got to do with it? You know, hey man, what's looks got to do with it? I'm curious. I'm really curious because a lot of women been running around talking about it's Nia Long, it's this, it's that, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's just the nature of a man. You know, I think men we do what we do. We do what we do. Nobody can really explain it or how it should go. And you know, women try to figure it out. They think that just because they're beautiful, that a man is supposed to just bow down and, you know, and not want to be promiscuous or, you know, not wanting to fuck around. Then you got these women, you know, they want all these top flight, high value guys. And you know, there's a big disconnect. But let's check this clip out.
The hell out of me when I see he cheated on Nia. Yes, Nia Long, Beyonce, J-Lo. It never mattered. How you looked never mattered to a man that was going to disrespect you and degrade you anyway. It doesn't
disrespect you and degrade you anyway. See, and this one got like 25,000 views on there. Got a um 2300 comments. I mean, I wouldn't say it's viral, but you gotta watch out, man, because there'd be a lot of bitter women that's commenting on this, and the correct answer is just biologically, men are just, we drop the ball when it comes to monogamy. That's period. Women, they're in a hypergamous, that's their reality. That's their fantasy, to be in a hypergamous situation, to where they're marrying up and doing, they always want the guy that's up, and that's that everybody else wants. You want somebody that everybody else wants. You don't want the guy that could just go to Walmart and nobody hit on him. You want the guy that drives the Bentley and does, does all these things. So in return, that's what you get. Just like the other foot, with guys. You want the Megan the Stallions, you want the, all these little Tanashis and all these, all these little sexy little dolled up little broads. But you got to understand that it's going to be a ton of guys thirsting after them, sending them DMs, dick pics, all of this shit, all this crazy shit. I mean, you got to know that. I mean, it comes with the territory. I don't think we put enough on it. There's not enough. There's not enough emphasis on that. I think people, they get into these relationships to where they're the one chasing after the person. I keep telling people, that shit's not gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work out. You know, I'm gonna tell you, you just can't waste your whole life or 5 years, 10 years in a relationship and just chasing after somebody. That doesn't even want you. They're clearly there just for the benefits, rather if it's getting a kid out of it. And how you notice this stuff is because of the respect factor before the kid comes. A lot of the times, of course, it's too late then. You already got the kid, right? It's too late. But if you want, you want to take the test anyway. Usually the respect kind of goes out of the window. Once they kind of got what they want. Same with guys. Guy will be all nice, call you. Yeah, I'll call you at 9:30. Call you at, 9:29. He'll call you at 9:29. Before you get the pussy, before he beat it up from the back, and all of this shit. Okay. So, it's a lot of women. I'm gonna be playing this clip because I really want to dissect it and flip it around and see what we can come out of it. But it's a lot of bitter ass women that have been on the receiving end of this. A guy's just not fucking with you like that. you know
Matter, but let me tell you what does. It does matter how you look to a certain extent to a man that's not ready for marriage but is ready to have you in his collection. What if you just say, if I hit her once, she a part of my collection? Because that's what it is. These men see women like Nia Long and say, yeah, I gotta get you pregnant, yeah, I gotta marry you, I gotta sit your ass down somewhere, because what I don't want is other men touching.
Because, yeah, I got to marry you. I got to. So, what are you talking about? And 9 times out of 10, this is a broad that ain't even fucking married saying this goofy ass shit. And I don't really know about the relationship. I don't know if they were married or if they weren't married, or wiped up, if they got kids together. I don't really care. It's not about that. This one's about, what's looks got to do with it. What's looks got to do with it. What's looks got to do with it. Oh, no. What's looks got to do. Oh, so I said it wrong. I got it wrong, man. I tried to do it like the what's love got to do with it, but what it's what looks. What's looks. But you guys get the fucking picture. you know. We're just trying to get up on here, see if we can get some dialogue. Because, to make it make sense. To make it make some fucking sense, right?
You, but me, I'm community property. So let's stop with the what? She's so pretty. Yeah, she's pretty. She's beautiful, but none of that ever mattered.
Run that back. Run that back.
Even gonna lie, it'd be irritating the hell out of me when I see he cheated on Nia. Yes, Nia Long, Beyonce, J-Lo. It never mattered. How you looked never mattered to a man that was going to disrespect you and degrade you anyway. It doesn't matter. But let me tell you what does. It does matter how you look to a certain extent to a man that's not ready for marriage, but is ready to have you in his collection. What did Future say? If I hit her once, she a part of my collection? Because that's what it is. These men see women like Nia Long and say, yeah, I got to get you pregnant.
No, the men see women that's quoting Future's fucking verses and shit, and like, you clearly don't have a clue. Like, you clearly one of the ones that's bought into the shit, And then you get these broads up and like, would you make this video, this retarded ass video? I mean, I know this is something that you had on your mind, but before you got, a quarter pound of gel on your head and, make all these sideburns and, this makeup and all this shit, with all this weave and, all this shit. Is this the same type of talk that you're talking? You're going to get up on here. Are you going to be real? Are you going to get up on here and just front like you're real? Right. So, I always look at who's delivering the message. And there's a lot of bras that get up on here, they go get their hair done, they get back in their fucking car and they get their phone and they try to say some shit this is good. This is a good video. I can see people liking it. Like I said, it's got 25,000 likes. So at least it's been seen at least 100,000 times, 200,000 times. Let me hit the like button on that motherfucker. I might as well hit the like button on it while I'm reacting to the shit. Right?
Pregnant. Yeah, I gotta marry you. I gotta sit your ass down somewhere because what I don't want is other men touching you. But me, I'm community property.
No, you're not community property. You're just at the top of the food chain. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And that's how you would act if you were the top of the food chain. But the fact is that the majority of you women, yeah, you might want to be independent, but your motherfucking ass ain't going to get to the top of the motherfucking food chain. Okay? Unless you fuck with that nigga that's already at the top of the food chain. So what the fuck is what is it? You don't want to fuck with the same women that talk this same shit be the same ones. They won't fuck with a man making $40,000, $50,000 a year. Okay? They won't. They'll have all kind of disrespect to a whole list of shit that they won't do. They ain't washing the niggas' feet. Don't clip a nigga's toenails. And you don't even know when the last time the bitch gave you a massage. Let's not even get on that. Okay? You ain't getting your toenails clipped. You're not getting none of that shit. She giving you a motherfucking headache. Okay? Pussy every now and then. It ain't like you just get the shit whenever the fuck you want it. Right? Because she's not going to submit to you. Unless you're the coach for the Celtics. Right? Then she can. Unless you kick it with Jaylen Brown and fucking what's his name? You know the boy's name. Jason Tatum. You know the boy's name. So even though I fucked up my thing, what's looks got to do with it? Is my question. I don't think it matters. I don't think it mattered with Jay-Z. When Jay-Z stepped out on Beyonce, like, she's already a fucking 9 or a 10. If you just looking at her, just aesthetics, just the way she looks on the outside, and she at least get a fucking 8. You add all the other bells and whistles and shit, what I'm saying, that she don't, she's an 11, right? It didn't stop him though. Now the question is, why do women do this shit? Why do women do this shit? They be in a whole fucking relationship. Okay? They be in a whole relationship with a man. In love and shit. Catching feelings. You know? So it's two different worlds, when we're dealing with this. It's two different worlds. Okay?
So let's stop with the what? She's so pretty. Yes, she's pretty. She's beautiful, but none of that ever mattered.
Yeah, it never mattered.
Even gonna lie, it'd be irritating the hell out of me when I see he cheated on Nia. Yes, Nia Long, Beyonce, J-Lo. It never mattered. How you looked never mattered to a man that was going to disrespect you and degrade you anyway. It doesn't matter.
So it's not the fact that he disrespect you and degrade you. It's just the fact that, he's got all these options. Men are wired up different. Men are wired up different. And I don't know if you ladies, I know some of you are trying to make yourself go against nature and try to be like men, but men, that's the reproductive system. If all we saw is one woman is just like, okay, that's it, then the whole reproductive chain will be off. Because what's the chances of you feeling that real chemistry just for one person? Like, okay, everybody else you pass through life, you feel absolutely nothing for, and just this one motherfucker, well, fuck, I gotta go find the person that I feel that connection. you'll never. Everybody will have the right one. Everybody will be with the right one. Okay. So this isn't shocking. Nia Long's a pretty woman. She's up there in age. If I had to guess the woman that he cheated with, and we don't dig in because I'm not really knowledgeable about the whole situation. I can get up to speed really fast, but it's just one of those ones. I'm just doing like what the fuck does looks got to do with it? Like what else are you bringing to the table? That's gonna make a high value man that can basically have any fucking woman he wants. Like you're in trouble. It's like a lottery for you to even be next to this guy. Okay, and you bitches ain't Nia Long, so don't quit trying to put yourself on that level. You don't date millionaires. Most of you. A lot of you, yeah. If you do, you're just getting fucked. Just keep it all the way 1,000. You're getting fucked. Right? He's being able to do whatever the fuck he wants to do, no strings attached. He can bail out. He don't have no ring or no nothing, no ties. Where you at? He needs you over here. He's drunk. He's coming into town. He only got 3 hours. He needs some pussy. Okay. And if you're not that, then he'll replace you and get something else. Now, when you guys want to get back on some real time, real life dating, people that make regular money, striving for excellence and, doing things regular family shit and not this NBA shit. And Nia Long, I'm pretty sure she's well off too. She might not got this super duper though, but she's well off. I'm sure. I'm sure she is. She's got some assets. She's got some stuff, that's paid for. She's doing pretty good. But I do also know that she's getting up there in age. So what does she do? Listen to the hype and get rid of this guy for a mistake that all men make? What do you see the pressure? See the pressure that's on you ladies? What do you do? Listen to a bitch that never had a millionaire before? She'll probably fuck your man. Yeah, he cheated with this other bride, but the same bitches that's telling you not to fuck with him no more, those bitches are they fucking with him. They fucking with him. You know, they gonna fuck with him. You know, and that's where it's at. It ain't nothing more to it. They gonna trick you out your spot, and they gonna be fucking with them. You're gonna be looking stupid because you tried to do the right thing. You're gonna go back to your chicken shit life and realize that you should have kept them. Realize it was cheaper to keep them. You're gonna go to another man. He gonna do the same shit. He gonna do the same exact shit because that's like one of the hardest things for us to do is be monogamous. That's a hard task for a man. It is, especially if you're a highly sought out man. Well, I ain't talking about the guys that can't get no pussy. They go to the internet and try to. I'm not talking about them. The guys that never had no pussy, wait till they 21 to get their first girlfriend. And I'm not talking about that. 30 years old, never been in a serious relationship, 35, never no kids. I'm not talking about them type of niggas. I'm not. I got partners like that, not many. Got some partners like that. I got people that I fuck with in these spaces. Hey, I got much respect, but I just ain't talking about you guys right now. If you're 35 and you don't have no kids, you didn't think of yourself good enough of yourself for 35 years, or good enough of a woman for 35 years, that you haven't found something to sit down and put a seed in. To me, that's come on now. Come on, man. You're not multiplying. You're not being fruitful. You're not multiplying. You're not doing either one. Okay? So shit's gonna happen. You're gonna get in these situations, shit. But at the end of the day, when you look at your son, look at your daughter in the face, it's worth all the troubles and battles that some of these motherfuckers they run from. It's like, nah, fuck that. I ain't gonna go through that. Let me keep getting this money. The fuck is this money? you know. You guys hit that like button. Burn that like button. Burn them. You dig? So that's when we get these bras. They get on here and they get to talking. Oh, Nia Long's a guy that's gonna disrespect you anyway. She's mad at the nigga. The fuck you mad at him for? What the fuck you mad at him for? What did he do? You know, how you look never really matters. You'll still get cheated on and stabbed in the back and betrayed. you know, Never really mattered. It ain't cheated on, stabbed in the back, betrayed. You pick a guy and you want it all to yourself. Why don't you want the guy that makes 40,000? So is this guy? Is he? Because you wouldn't even fuck with him if he made 40,000. So is he a bad guy because he makes a lot of money? Because you wouldn't even fuck with him, so he can't cheat on you if he makes 40,000 a year. He can't cheat because you ain't fucking with him. So he's a good guy when he make 40,000 a year. But he's a millionaire and now he's a bad guy. I get it, man. This shit is this shit is genius. This shit is genius, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm gonna point all this shit out for you though. You ain't gotta go far. A video might not be long, depending on, who come up, what's up. Let me see. Let me go to my Facebook. I'm gonna try to share the stream with a couple motherfuckers if they want to come on up. You know what I'm saying? I got to get back in the mode. I've been doing some legal shit. I've been doing a lot of legal shit. Dr. Hood. I'm trying to get it in, but I ain't gonna let that stop me completely. It's gonna slow me down a little bit in certain areas, but we still gonna get the important shit done, and we still gonna be prosperous. Let me see. So she going in.
Matter, but let me tell you what does. It does matter how you look to a certain extent to a man that's not ready for marriage but is ready to have you in his collection. What did Future say? If I hit her once, she a part of my collection? Because that's what it is. These men see women like Nia Long and say, yeah, I gotta get you pregnant. Yeah, I gotta marry you. I gotta sit your ass down somewhere, because what I don't want is other men touching you. But me, I'm community property. So let's stop with the what? She's so pretty. Yeah, she's pretty. She's beautiful, but none of that ever mattered.
Yeah. Keep that same
energy.
energy.
It'd be irritating the hell out of me when I see he cheated on Nia. Yes, Nia Long, Beyonce, J-Lo. It never mattered. How you looked never mattered to a man that was going to disrespect you and degrade you anyway. It doesn't matter. But let me tell you what does. It does matter how you look to a certain extent to a man that's not ready for marriage but is ready to have you in his collection. What did Future say? If I hit her once, she a part of my collection? Because that's what it is. These men see women like Nia Long and say, yeah, I got to get you pregnant. Yeah, I got to marry you. I got to sit your ass down somewhere, because what I don't want is other men touching you. But me, I'm community property. So let's stop with the what? She's so pretty. Yeah, she's pretty. She's beautiful, but none of that ever mattered. Even gonna lie, it'd be irritating the hell out of me when I see he cheated on Nia. Yes, Nia Long, Beyonce, J-Lo. It never mattered. How you looked never mattered to a man that was going to disrespect you and degrade you anyway. It doesn't matter. But let me tell you what does. It does matter how you look to a certain extent to a man that's not ready for marriage but is ready to have you in his collection. What did Future say? If I hit her once, she a part of my collection? Because that's what it is. These men see women like Nia Long and say, yeah, I got to get you pregnant. Yeah, I gotta marry you. I gotta sit your ass down somewhere, because what I don't want is other men touching you. But me, I'm community property. So let's stop with the what? She's so pretty. Yeah, she's pretty. She's beautiful, but none of that ever mattered.
She going far.
Even gonna lie, it'd be irritating the hell out of me when I see he cheated on Nia. Yes, Nia.
Yeah. She going crazy. But let's get up on
Welcome, gentlemen, to another episode. Good to see you, but not really, because I'm guessing if you're watching this video, chances are you're already questioning the fidelity of your partner. Consider this video confirmation as to whether she is being faithful or she's actually cheating. Now, I'm going to be giving you things to look out for just before she cheats. Indeed, as the video is titled, when she's about to cheat, she does these.
Okay, let's check it out.
Welcome back. My name is Jessica, and this is my YouTube channel. The channel offers relationship advice to men. If this is the first time you're on the channel, don't forget to, as healthy, check them out. I'm sure this is. Then I'm sorry to tell you, there is someone who is definitely occupying her time whilst you are frantically trying to reach her and are not able to. She may see this video and deny it all she wants, but I'm telling you, bro, listen to me. She is about to cheat on you if she hasn't already started. Now, I tell this to guys all the time, and just people in general. When you care about someone, you make deliberate efforts at being available to them. I'm not saying you must be available to them 247, but I am saying that they take priority in your life, especially when other things are concerned.
Hey, that's a fact, y'all. So, while we're gonna flip the script, because one thing what women do, and this is why I played this video right here, is because when they try to deflect on you and put the blame on you, I think it's a fact that they got some shit that they hiding, or they got some shit that they powering up, getting ready to do. You know, they just want to argue with you about it, and just to make sure it makes sense, to make sure it's justified. Okay. So nah, if she's not making that time, when somebody really cares about you, a woman, especially if you get into it and you a boss and you're not getting that back, yeah, there's something going on.
So, yeah, maybe there are those random moments. Work stuff, you can't pick up your phone. Why can't you call me back? And does it so happen that your boss only needs you between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. every Wednesday when your phone is off? It makes no sense. And really, I don't think that you should fall for that lie. The biggest signs of a cheat is usually someone who has a pattern of unavailability over a period of time and is not able to give you tenable explanations why they are unavailable. Number two, constantly mentioning this new person. Suddenly they've made a new friend. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to jump ahead of myself or get ahead of myself and assume that anytime your woman mentions some new guy's name means that she's sleeping with him. This is not what I'm talking about. I am saying, however, that when this person's name continues to pop up, she's hanging out with this person all the time, they're doing stuff together. Not to say they cannot be friends or she cannot have friends. I am saying when they're hanging out so much so that they're the time that they spend together is beginning to interfere with your own relationship, and you have raised red flags or raised issue with the fact that you're not comfortable about this third person who is taking all her time, and yet she is not willing to let this person go, and arguments are constantly breaking out because of this third party.
Facts.
Trust me, if she hasn't already cheated with them, she will be cheating very, very soon. Why? Because you're the guy who's dating her. And she should be able to sacrifice not just her friends per se, but this individual who's becoming problematic and becoming an albatross around your necks. If she really sees you in her future and if she really wants the relationship that you are in, listen,
She won't let somebody else get in between it. So, you know, if you're starting to see this shit, especially when they try to bring up other things, or if you're in a situation where you did cheat and she took you back, just notice some of these uh these characteristics and behavior patterns.
will have to sacrifice that friendship. Let me emphasize, I am by no means saying that once you meet someone, you need to forget all your friends. I'm not saying that. I am, however, saying that if your significant other or your partner or someone you're planning to live life's journey with is complaining about a particular person, you need to let go of that person, not easily, but you must. You need to let go of that person to save your relationship. It's not going to be easy, but it is a must if you're going to be able to salvage the relationship and preserve it for posterity. And you see, if she's not willing to do that, it means that she does not value the relationship that you and her have.
She think you're a simp. You're starting to show simp characteristics. She when a woman checks out of the relationship emotionally and physically, and all of that, it's over, bruh. When she loses respect for you, she's seeing other guys. She's trying to get over it because what she wants to do is make sure that lily pad is stable enough so when she jumps over there, she won't drown. And a lot of you motherfuckers just sitting in a relationship like you don't even like her either. She don't like you. You don't like her. It's just one of them situations. You're better off just being alone.
And that's why she's willing to continue to create problems by being with this person that you're uncomfortable with. That is a big sign that she's cheating. And it doesn't mean that she's jumping in bed with her. Remember, cheating is not just physical, it's emotional, it's mental as well. She could be gone and emotionally cheating with this guy because he has a nicer car or he does something better than you. But this is my thing. If she doesn't want you, why is she still in that relationship? Okay, let's not get too passionate.
It's beneficial. You know, a lot of these relationships they strongly based off of benefits. You know, yeah. You know, it's gonna be a beneficial relationship to her to stay with your ass until she try to. She gonna switch it up though. Or when shit hits the fan, she gonna mooch up and be all submissive to the other nigga until she get up in there and get comfortable and get to doing him the same way. Cause it's at least 5-1 with simps. So it ain't gonna be hard for her to go find another motherfucker. You gotta go work. You gotta go put in effort. A woman don't gotta do shit. You look halfway decent, they gonna come up to you anyway. That's what guys do. But a woman think that looks is everything. That's where the problem comes in. Okay.
Today.
Let me see. Let me get this back on here.
Another major sign that your girl is just about to cheat is when you can't call her around certain people. There's one particular friend who is so superior that whenever she's with him, you can't call. She won't pick your calls, or she'll pick it and very rudely say, I'll call you back. She won't even wait to hear you say, oh, babe, I really need to see. I'll call you back. Cuts the line. How disrespectful. I mean,
yeah, that's the obvious shit. If you 9 times out of 10, if they start doing this type of shit, you should be the motherfucker that already know what's going on. You dig? Already out the gate.
listen, it's not rocket science. Every single time she's with this guy, she does not answer your calls. She's been bold enough to even tell you, oh, I'm with X and I can't answer the phone at the moment. Listen, I get it. Maybe X is doing something really good for her. Let's just say it's innocent. And truly, at that moment, she's busy. She can't answer the phone. I would assume that sometime before she leaves this guy's presence, she will have the courtesy to call you back. But no, she'll wait till X has dropped her off and she's finally rid of him and at home and in bed, and then call you back. It's not the first time. It's not the second time. It's not the
She on you, man. These women, man, they better watch out, man. They better watch out. Soul Power salute. Yeah, these men they're not taught how to pick a wife. They're not. You gotta look at these signs, look at this shit. My thing is, I'm not trying to stop women from being for the streets. If you want to be for the streets, you want to see, everything that a man had to go through, and you want to see what it feels like to be a man, be my guest. I'm not trying to detour women from being for the streets. I'm just letting you know that me personally, and plenty of guys like me, and anybody that's young guys that's coming up under me, they're going to treat you that way. If you're a hoe, I'm going to make you be the best hoe you could be. You know what I'm saying? If you're a good woman, I'm going to help you to be the best good woman that you could be. It works both ways. I'm not just taking hoes trying to teach them how to be good women. I'm not trying to take good women and teach them how to be hoes. I'm not doing that. Period. If you for the streets, you fuck my brother, all this shit you did, like what more could we do? What more could we do though? At some point, you got to question the intelligence of some of these women. And they're not Nia Long. They don't have the big accolades and all the accomplishments and shit that Nia Long has. So they say, oh, he gonna cheat anyway. He gonna, just because looks. No, she brings a complete package to the table. Only thing that's going against her is maybe her age. And I haven't looked that up. That's the only thing that's really going against her is her age. So quit that. We gotta stop that. She's 51. She's up there. Nia Long's up there. 51, October 30th. So she'd be 52. She been getting it in. She been living good. Let me see that net worth. That's always important. She got the 6 million. She's short, 5'1". Super shorty. 6 million. 51. I mean, for all the appearances and having her face out there and everything, she, I thought, she'd probably be worth a little more than that, but I kind of figured it was right there. She ain't been making no tremendous noise, but she still got some money. She's not coming to the table empty-handed. She looks good and she got money, You dig? Let me get this thing up here. I'm going to do my intro again, and then I will be right back.
I thought I was in heaven. I was at Widow's house trying to cop 11. 42 bands in my coat, I had 7. About to hit the studio to spit like a reverend. Deep boy swag, VS everything, married to the game. And I got a wedding ring, 19th block, getting money on the south end. Back when them retro J's wasn't out then. And them hoes hate, they say they love you though. When you getting money, don't need to fuck a ugly hoe. I got her mind blown off the lifestyle. When I bend her over, it's Trojans and never lifestyle. Lobster and steak on the same plate. That's some bullshit, and I already ate. I try to keep my shape, hit the weights. But my favorite exercise is when I'm in the cakes. But try to see how much smoke the Chevy tires make. It don't matter, cause before I eat, I always say my grace. I'm a good dude, you can look at my face. Just because cause I never tolerate a nigga in my space. Trying to do it big, do it all for my kids. And if I die now, I did it all for my kids. Yeah, qualities of a man passed down to his daughter. I thank God that he made me a father. Yeah.
Yeah, we back. We back. You dig? Got to get a few intros and a few commercial breaks and all of that. Hey man, streaming when you already a busy nigga is the hardest shit ever. I'm telling you, man. Let's go.
The third time, this is something that keeps recurring. And some of these women are so bad at it that she'll even tell you, oh, when I answer your call in X's presence, it makes him jealous. What?
What?
Your other boyfriend.
That's over the top. If whoever the type of dude that she's talking about, they've already lost on so many levels. If you're ever in that situation, you've already lost on so many levels. I don't think there's no return. Some relationships are just better off not dealt with than to try to force it if it doesn't fit.
Friend. But when you call her, when the other guy is there, he gets jealous. What else are you waiting for? This tells you that, oh my God, she's shagging the guy. She's definitely cheating on you with him. Why is he jealous if he's a regular friend? And if you are calling her while she's with you, it makes no sense. Like, boom, mind blowing. And some of you are sitting there accepting such excuses. Don't do it, my brother. If you want peace of mind and you want growth, that relationship is not for you. Number 4, if she started using their personal items. Let me break this down. So there's this guy. Let's give him a name, shall we? Let's say Jack is this other guy who's causing problems in your relationship. And you guys have talked about it because she's known Jack for a while and Jack has been a friend. And, she knew Jack before you even came along and you started your relationships, but you've been raising all this hell about Jack because he's the bestie. And now she started using his personal items. So you go to visit her one time and she's wearing Jack's hoodie. You go visit her one time and Jack's...
We don't even need to go through this. Jack and, all this Jack of the Beanstalk type shit. Sounds like a bitch is getting fucked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and a lot of this red pill, there's a lot of, red pill talk people doing all over the internet. It's getting real big. And most of it, like, I wouldn't consider myself like red pill, but red pill is just common sense. It's just common sense. Like, you're not going to get cheated. You're not going to pay $3 for something that costs $1. You know what I'm saying? It's just common sense. And that type of shit, a girl wearing a guy's jacket, all this, his hat, all the, your bitch is getting fucked. It's period. I don't give a fuck. You don't gotta like Dr. Hood. I don't give a fuck. But she's getting fucked. Anyway, we got Nia Long. We're gonna bring her in so she can shed some light on the situation. Because it was her situation. So at least I'm gonna have the courtesy and let her speak on it.
Everybody has to define their relationship for themselves. Like, everyone has a different understanding, a different agreement, and you have to do what works for your particular family, especially when you're both working and you have busy schedules. Women are super women, but we also have to recharge our batteries. And I've learned, especially in this COVID time, to really examine how I'm balancing my work home life in a different way.
That was Nia Long talking about her relationship with Ime Udoka to ET back in 2020. Now she's speaking out amid scandal, Udoka's alleged infidelity coming to light, and
Okay, so that was before, she talking about the situation and the space that she was in. She had to, it sounds like, you know, to me it sounds like she been neglecting the relationship. Kinda, because she's if you shouldn't have to uh do anything that what she was saying, those things should have already been done. You should have already been balancing home and work and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So nah, let's hear it.
possibly costing him his job.
We have strong values at the Celtics. We are doing our very best to uphold them here.
The NBA suspended the coach this week after he was accused of engaging in a consensual relationship with a female member of the team's staff, breaking the franchise's code of conduct. And after that presser with Boston Celtics leadership, Udoka issued an apology to ESPN. It reads in part, quote, "I want to apologize to our players, fans, the entire Celtics organization, and my family for letting them down." The 45-year-old is
How
out.
could he be so fucking stupid though? Like I said, I didn't really dig into it. I'm learning more as the stream goes on. What I'm saying? I guess that's probably the beauty about the stream. You want to learn about the shit, tap in, because that's basically I've been learning learning how to build it and fly it at the same time, basically. But yeah, this dude, he broke the code of conduct. He had sexual relations with a woman on the team staff. So whatever that is, she's the trainer. And she's taping up ankles, taping up, giving massages, whatever she is, she's in the wrong also. I'm pretty sure she got suspended also. We don't even need to go through that. We know she got suspended, right?
For the entire 2022-2023 season. Udoka's statement continues, quote, "I am sorry for putting the team in this difficult situation, and I accept the team's decision. Out of respect for everyone involved, I will have no further comment."
We will make a determination at a later time about Ime's future with us.
Now, Long, who has been engaged to Udoka for nearly a decade and shares a 10-year-old son, Kez, with him, is speaking out, telling ET in a statement, quote, "The outpouring of love and support from family, friends."
Hold up. Did she say he been engaged for a decade? Like, come on, bro. Is that what I heard?
Nearly a decade and shares a
with us.
Now, Long, who has been engaged to Udoka for nearly a decade and shares a 10-year-old son.
Nearly a decade. So they ain't even married? Like, are they married or what? Are they married or what? Is this all clickbait or what the fuck is going on? Let's get some of these ground rules and stuff. He broke the code of conduct. He's an idiot. Being a man in a high value spot, you got all these fucking women that you could have, yet you're gonna break the team code of conduct and have sexual relations with a woman on the team staff. That's some dumb shit. I mean, he's got to be smart enough to get himself to this level, but he's got to be very stupid to get himself in a situation. I didn't think his wife had anything to do with it. Guys are boneheads. They just do bonehead shit. If guys didn't do bonehead shit, there wouldn't be no room for other guys to fix their mistakes. But you got guys constantly fucking up. So they might need a new coach. So you got to think about an opportunity has just opened up. Once one opportunity closed for one man, it opened up for the next man.
Kez with him is speaking out, telling ET in a statement, quote, "The outpouring of love and support from family, friends, and the community during this difficult time means so much to me. I ask that my privacy be respected as I process the recent events. Above all, I am a mother and will continue to focus on my children." Long is also mom to Masai, her son from a previous relationship. Prior to releasing her statement, the 51-year-old actress shared this cryptic clip to Instagram.
Understand one thing, as that light that you see, you see the happiness, you see the smile, and you see all the rainbows and all of that stuff. But understand one thing about that light that they got. They had to go into the darkness to get it. Them people is not the type of people that you want to play with.
Now, we know Long has thoughts about infidelity. She's opened up about the topic to ET in the past. After her Fresh Prince of Bel-Air co-star Will Smith and his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, shared...
We don't want to talk about Jada's ass. She the goddamn... she the devil, bro. Jada Pinkett is the devil. I'm glad she done sat her motherfucking ass down. She don't need to be talking about no relationships.
Jada's now infamous entanglement with August Alsina with the world.
I think the key to any relationship is give your partner the room to be who he needs to be, who she needs to be. And if it means you're taking a break to do that, take the break.
Wow. That's very interesting. That's going to be another topic to another good show. You know what I'm saying? If the take a break, is taking a break in a relationship, is that the norm or is that the healthy thing to do? You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a good topic, y'all. You guys better chime in.
Take the break when, and I think I feel bad for Will and Jada right now because they've been extremely vulnerable with their personal story. And it takes a lot of courage to do that. We all have our ups and downs with love. Love is a complicated thing. I don't care who you are.
Former NBA pro turned ESPN commentator Matt Barnes weighed in on Udoka's punishment from the league in a since-deleted video on Instagram Friday, slamming the Celtics for their decision to suspend the coach.
I've been in the league played in the league for a long time. Anyone who played in the league could tell you this is a very common situation.
You heard it from Matt Barnes. He said this shit is common.
I've seen it from owners to executives to coaches to players to trainers to therapists to dancers to PR ladies. Like, this is not uncommon. The Celtics, whoever made this decision, it was a terrible decision. You want to suspend a man 15, 20, 25 games, but a whole season for a consensual situation that not only happens in the NBA, but happens in every single workplace. This was a terrible call, man.
And while Barnes seemingly
in every single workplace, because that's the game that gets played, and people running around when you're of high value, you don't see no boundaries. So you playing with the big dogs. Ain't no boundaries.
has Udoka's back on this one. The vast majority of people on social media are sharing their support for Long, writing that she's a gem who doesn't deserve to be treated this way, sending her love and light. While another fan summed it all up, tweeting that while they feel bad that her private family matters are playing out publicly, quote, "It must feel good to realize you're universally loved by masses ready to fight that man for you."
I don't know what that means. It doesn't sound too good and too positive. Thank for everybody that came to the show. Hit the like and subscribe button. You dig? While you on your way out of here, you dig? You know how we gotta always do it. How we always do it. Till next time, this your boy Dr. Hood. Peace.